Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Hey everyone, and welcome to another week of the Gratefulness Challenge, where I make a video. Hey everyone, and welcome to another week of the Gratefulness Challenge, where I make a video talking about somebody that I'm grateful for and then challenge you to do the same. This week, I want to talk about Marc Albert, another one of my awesome mentors who has given me tons of awesome lessons. This week, I want to talk about Marc Albert. This week, I want to talk about another one of my awesome mentors, Marc Albert. This week, I want to talk about another one of my awesome mentors, Marc Albert. Marc is the CEO of DPL, and this is a t-shirt he gave me the last time we hung out, and so that really inspired me. Marc is the CEO of DPL, a local tech company here in Moncton, and he also is a great mentor and a great friend. And I wanted to make this video and share with you one really awesome lesson that he taught me, not through his mentorship, but through his actions. Marc is the kind of guy who gives the best of himself to everyone around him and who's constantly in pursuit of self-improvement. Marc seems to believe that his mission, Marc really understands that as an entrepreneur, your purpose is to serve those around you. And he really lives those values. A great example of this is actually the story of how we met. About 6 months ago, I got involved in a program called Idea to Exit. And there was entrepreneurs from all around the world involved in this program, but there was quite a few from Moncton. So I decided I was going to organize a lunch and invite all the entrepreneurs from Moncton who were involved in the program to meet. Now, I didn't expect everyone to show up that I reached. I didn't expect everyone that I reached out to show up. And Marc was one of the people that I wasn't expecting to show up. And it's not because I thought he was a bad guy. I just thought, why would a guy that successful come and have lunch with a guy like me? But despite my assumptions, Marc showed up, and from the moment he sat down at the table, he showed the same level of respect to everyone at the table. But despite my negative assumptions, Marc showed up and showed an amazing. But despite my assumptions, Marc did show up to lunch. Now, despite my assumptions, Marc did show up to lunch. He was one of the first people to respond to my Facebook message, and he showed the same level of respect at the table to everyone, including myself, a novice entrepreneur, as he did to a guy like Yves Doucette, who he's known for years, who's a well-established business figure here in Moncton. I think that said us a lot about his character. Now, to get back into kind of what he taught me, now on top of showing everybody respect, he immediately just started trying to serve everyone at the table. He was giving us advice, he was helping us out, he was giving us resources and helping us bounce ideas off of him, and he was really just demonstrating that value of trying to build everyone around him up. Since that founder's lunch, I've had an opportunity to sit down with Marc and chat with him, get his mentorship. I've met with him at several networking events, and he just always seems to be living these values. Another really crazy... Since that founder's lunch, I've had the opportunity to meet with him a couple of times and to meet at... Since that founder's lunch, I've had the opportunity to meet with him several times and bump into him at networking events, and he just always seems to want to help us out, and he always just... Since that founder's lunch, I've had the opportunity to sit down with him a couple of times and get his advice and just get his time. I've also bumped into him at several networking events, and every time I see the guy, he just seems to want to help me out, and I just want to highlight the fact that no matter how successful he becomes, he just always seems to have that. Another thing that's really impressed me about Marc is that despite all of his success, he is constantly trying to improve himself. I mean, he's a really busy guy. He's got a family and he's got this company to run, but he's constantly reading books and traveling to different seminars, going to events, networking, and always trying to become a better version of himself so that he can serve the people around him even better. So Marc, if you're watching this, I really want to thank you for teaching me how to be a better leader, a better relationship builder, a better entrepreneur, and teaching me that it's so important to always give the best of yourself to the people around you and to always seek So Marc, if you're watching this, I want to thank you for teaching me how to build great relationships, be a better entrepreneur, and be a better leader, and build those people around you up. And I also want to thank you for inspiring me to continue my pursuit of self-improvement. If a guy like you can do it, then I should be doing it too. So Marc, if you're watching this, I want to thank you for inspiring me to always be a student and always improve myself, and also inspiring me to give the best of myself to the people around me and become a better leader and CEO. So Marc, if you're watching this, I want to thank you for inspiring me to always become better and always be a student, and also for showing me how to be a great leader, a great entrepreneur, and a great influencer by always giving the best of myself to the people around me. If you're watching this, Marc, I want to challenge you to call somebody out that you're grateful to have in your life. Maybe make them a video, maybe give them a phone call, and I also just want to say, so Marc, I want to challenge you now. I want to challenge you, Marc, to call somebody out that you're grateful for, and maybe make them a video or give them a call and just let them know that you're happy to have them in your life. For all of you at home who are watching this, if you liked this video, if it made you smile, if it inspired you, if it made you feel anything, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Like the video, share it, and please stay tuned for next week. For all of you watching at home, if this video made you smile or inspired you or made you think of somebody that you're grateful for, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Like this video, make sure you share it, and tune in next week, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay grateful.